Are your blessings flowing, but you got to pull them? Hi, I'm Elemi from Yeyeo Botanica. Welcome back. So great to see you all. Thank you for sharing us and coming back. And if this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Remember, we're www.yeyeo, and we're a spiritual and wellness supplier, which is why I do videos about all things spiritual. And I'm Elemi. I want to shout out all my people from Barbados. Woo-hoo! Welcome. I have some special friends in Barbados, and so I want to shout them out. So today, I want to talk a little bit about when we feel stuck, when we feel like things aren't totally moving as quickly as we would like. And some people call that stagnation. So let's talk about some really key things to do that you can do that's free, that you can do every day to get that movement happening more in your life. So when we feel that things aren't really moving, or they're moving, but it's kind of like a little slow, especially for those of you who are maybe susceptible to Mercury even being in retrograde. So today's video can be used for two things. One, to help to break up some of the vibrations of Mercury being in retrograde. But if that's not your perspective, everyone has had the perspective of things not moving as quickly as they would like, or they feel stuck in a rut. So I wanted to share with you some key things that you can do on a daily basis. And of course, you know, we have a sweet thing to really level it up. So the first thing is that I encourage everyone to do is you need to change your routine. You need to change up what you're normally doing. If you normally get up at 8 a.m., you need to get up at maybe 6 a.m. If you normally like to get up in the morning and go straight into the shower, maybe you go get a little bit of fresh air and come back inside. You need to do something that breaks up your routine that you normally do. The second thing is you need to change the way you dress. What does that mean? It means if you normally wear very muted colors, maybe you add a little bright color, a little pop. Or if you never wear white, maybe you put a white t-shirt on. Or if you don't normally wrap your head, maybe you do that a couple times a week, or wear a hat. Maybe it is that you don't wear certain kinds of shoes. Maybe you need to change it up. Changing something within your dress that does not cost you a lot of money, that can maybe utilize things you have in your wardrobe, or just make you look and feel a little bit different. The next one is to change up your space. You need to move things around. If your bed is facing this way, face it this way. If you are in a space that it's difficult to move around furniture, then you need to move around the decor. If you have curtains, change the color of the curtains. Change the cushions. If you have blinds up, maybe put something on the blinds. You need to, or change the paint. You need to do something to change your environment. The other one is to take a different route than you normally go. If every day you leave your house, you go to the left, then go to the right, even if you have to go around the block, right? If it is that you take the train or you take some kind of public transportation, maybe you get off at one stop forward and walk back, or you take it at a different time. You need to change something up with your routine in terms of the routes that you're taking to get where you're going. And one of the biggest ones I think that People keep telling me all the time, I know, I know, I know. Then why aren't you doing it if you know so much? I love my I know people. You need to think about, please, I implore you, think about only saying things that are positive and achievable. No negative self-talk, because negative self-talk is going to keep you in stagnation. I'm going to say it again. Negative self-talk keeps you in stagnation. That is maybe the most impactful thing that you can do in all of this, because our self-talk drastically shows up in our environment. It shows up in the way we carry ourselves, how we make money, how we love, how we dress, how we work. It shows up in every single way. So, positive self-talk. If you are having financial challenges, you need to be saying, money's flowing to me continuously, all the time. It is reaching my hands as soon as humanly possible. Money is flowing to me consistently. It is reaching my hands as soon as humanly possible. Make up your own line. I just made that one up ad hoc in this video. Very positive self-talk, so that positive self-talk will start to reflect in what your choices that you make, in how you dress, in your environment, in your work, in your relationships. Stagnation can be in a love relationship, at your job, with your family, with your children, with your dress, and on and on and on. So stagnation is not new to anyone, right? When it stays cold for too long and it's frozen and everything is just frozen, that's a form of nature being in stagnation, so to speak. Things are growing and things are still at the same time. Hibernation. Some people think that hibernation is stagnation. I personally don't think it is, because it's just kind of refocusing and focusing only on this one thing for a period of time. We're going into colder seasons, so you want to continually stay on top of your movement work. If you were seeing this video in the spring, then continue to do your movement work. Spring is the time to spring forward. But when it is cold, it's a time where we have to do extra to keep things moving. And the sweet, sweet thing for this video today is I did a wash on breaking stagnation. This is a wash you can do on yourself, and it is very impactful for yourself, in addition to in your environment. You can watch the full demonstration of how to make the wash on www.yeyeo.com, yeyeo.com, but I have an abridged version of it, or a shorter version of it, here on our YouTube channel. Good luck, let's get moving, and let's get successful. Ashe, ashe, ashe.